Dude, we are so close to beating this. Holy shit.
Wait.
We have to get this chest open. We have to get this chest open. Look.
Beans?
No!
This one's open? Wait, there's a thing in it.
I'm gonna use the spoon.
Beans was not the answer.
Beans is not the answer. Wait, I'm gonna use the pickaxe. Fuck it. Open up, bitch.
They're all coming for you for some reason, which makes it very easy for me to shoot them.
I will be the distraction.
Ah! Fucking shit! Oh my god! Okay! Okay!
Hi.
Beffica, you better not have any commentary. Okay.
Today is the day I, Elizabeth Megafig, solved the greatest mystery of this island. I found a door near the frosted egg. What could be behind it? I wonder.
Wait for me, Liz.
Bill, what are you doing out here?
Following you.
Did you want to come
Stop.
with me?
I'll be shooting people, and then suddenly there will be a little house around them, and what do I do then?
Exactly.
What do you want me to do about that? I don't know what to do about it. Fucking knock on your front door and ask to shoot me?
Finally, our final contestant is Vahumana's representative, Hat Guy.
Oh, so that's Hat Guy.
What the
I think I've seen him before.
You are the most cautious driver in the world.
What?
What are you doing? You don't even drive like this in real life.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means we're gonna get shot because you're going 20 in a 45.
Or will it cutscene away? Oh, you come. Oh, yes.
All right, you big bug. Here comes the champ.
Are you kidding me? That's not fair. It like fucking clipped through the door, you bitch. Come back. I don't want to fight this thing.
This man ruined my life for a solid, like, no hell,
Y'all-
6+ months. Like, before and after. Or not even, like, a year.
Y'all,
Because I was...
Seer just ranting about Fandaniel made me zone out so hard that I did. Okay. Hello. I was doing some testing. I don't know if I accomplished anything, but I don't think I had any disconnects during my waiting room. I might have to do away with the clips though. That makes me sad. They break my computer. Alright, what are we doing?
Ever since the destruction sowed Stellarons across the universe, many worlds have changed. Nanook, the destruction, Yaosha, the abundance, Terminus, the finality. I've seen and learned a lot in my time, but I still struggle to understand some of the Eon's actions. Ever since the Nanook, the destruction.
Thanks to a brilliant performance, you guys saved the space station from a moment of crisis. Now, the Express is relying on you to get it moving again. Remember, there are 4 things we do when we arrive at a new world. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. And I'm sure you'll get along really well with Marge and Dan Hung.
Some people say Don, and some people say Dan. It's very funny. Like, in the game.
A planet covered in snow and ice. Will I find my answer here? Whoa! Don't sneak up on me like that. Why are you still here? Go find Don Hung. Exciting adventures are waiting for us.
Pom Pom.
Each stop brings its own grand and exciting adventure.
Have you been on an adventure before, Pom Pom?
No. Pom Pom can't leave the train right now.
Pom Pom's so dejected all of a sudden.
Each stop brings its own grand.
Have you been to where are we going? Jarilo? Is that a 5? I don't know Roman numerals.
No. Pom Pom can't leave the train
6?
right now.
Pom Pom's so dejected all
4? I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, Don Hunt.
Are you doing okay after your first jump? Dizziness or retching are normal reactions. You'll feel better once you get used to it.
Why aren't you with everyone else?
I enjoy being alone, especially when I have important work to do. I went through the Express's database, and it seems the environment on Eurilo 6 has undergone drastic changes in the past few centuries. It was not a frozen planet to begin with.
Eurilo 6. Welt says it was caused by a Stellaron.
He said so? Considering the spatial obstacles that the Star Rail has encountered, it's highly possible. I've conducted a preliminary survey and found that there's one area with a relatively normal temperature on the surface of the planet. By normal, I mean a temperature that just about allows for human survival. If I had to choose a site for initial investigation on this trailblazing expedition, that would be it.
Himiko wants you, me, and March 7th to go together.
As I expected. Before you came, whenever March wanted to go anywhere, Himiko would make Mr. Yang and me go with her. And even after you arrived, I didn't suppose I'd be the one to be liberated of that duty. I assume the trailblazing objective this time is to find the Stellaron on Eurilo 6 and dispel the effect it's exerting on the Star Rail. Right? I see. You should find March. I'll join you two once I'm ready.
Talk to March and set off on a new journey.
Did you talk to Dan Heng? How'd it go?
Full of enthusiasm.
Really? I find that hard to believe. Relax. Dan Heng and I are experienced trailblazers. We got your back. Well, are you ready?
You bet.
When I first saw this planet, I thought, a world covered in ice. Could it have something to do with my past? Now I can't stop thinking about it. Still, the ice that trapped me was 6-phased ice, a very rare substance. I don't think you can find it on your average planet.
This might actually be your home world.
To be honest, I think I'd be kind of annoyed if I found out this was my home world. It looks freezing. Pretty girls aren't frost resistant.
What? Is there something on my face?
Nah, I was just imagining all the fun we're gonna have here.
I feel sorry for this world. First the Stellaron, and now you.
Let's go.
All right, here comes the Eurilo 6 Trailblaze team.
Eurilo 6. We're here.
It really is one big snowball.
It doesn't feel that cold.
Well, the Trailblaze path grants us faint power. It allows us to better adapt to harsh environments.
Snow as far as the eye can see. Which direction should we take?
Based on the coordinates, the target should be up ahead.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Why didn't we land at the destination?
Do you want to mention the time we smashed a hole through Taikian Stadium? Or shall I?
Please stop bringing that up. Let's just say that landings and crowds don't mix.
Unless you enjoy trailblazing through 2 weeks of community service.
I said drop it!
Remember, we should stay vigilant. We know very little about this world.
Calm down. Between the three of us, nothing will stand in our way. I mean, come on. You've got a Stellaron in your body. I have my special 6-phased ice powers. And Dan-hung... he's got that mysterious past thing going for him. So if people start creating trouble for us, they're gonna regret it.
Let's just make sure that we're not the ones creating trouble.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's go. Braving the unknown? That's the real spirit of trailblazing.
Navigation. Thanks to the navigation system of the Astral Express, you can travel between different worlds and areas. The worlds that you have been to will be marked on the Star Rail map.
This place still hasn't been corroded, yet Fragmentum monsters have already made it here. I fear the Stellaron may be exerting a significant influence on this world.
Okay. I should have March with me. Probably. Sorry, Serval? Why would anything here be weak to ice?
It's too late to repent.
Seems a little silly.
Time to twirl!
Oh my god.
You have the worst luck running into...
I like the music here. If that was
done
new.
it without me.
It felt kind of new. Huh? What the what? What a strange object. It really seems out of place in the snow plains. Maybe Mr. Yang will know what this is. Let's send a message to ask him. I'm sending him a picture. Welt. Everyone on the Express, please constantly keep in touch. What is this, Mr. Yang? It is a Calx, a strange entity born from the phenomenon of space distortion. There are some reality data in the Calxes that might come in handy, but please be careful when coming in contact with them. The existence of these Calxes is still a mystery to us, and the danger within is incalculable. In your coming journey, you might come across other Calxes like this, and the reality data stored in different Calxes may vary, so look out for that. Golden Calx. Defeat enemies to obtain general materials. Interastral Peace Guide. Oh. Calx has been archived in the Interastral Peace Guide. These game modes cost Trailblaze power to play. Trailblaze power recovers over time. Experience materials and credits. Do I fight it? A strange creation in the shape of a flower bud, with golden stamens and pistils, and ink-black petals. It seems to continuously imitate and piece together elements found in reality in an attempt to create new existences. Can I do level 16? Maybe.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Whew. Oh my god.
Time to twirl!
Ooh, this music is good.
This is our chance. Take this!
Time to twirl!
Oh no, I meant to do the one on the left. Oh, okay. I guess I was smart then. So are there waves? Oh no, I just said one wave. And I earn experience. Adventure Log. A neatly organized collection of educational adventure notes containing countless illustrations and texts, entailing adventures from beginning to end, as well as valuable information and survival-related techniques. Why not just digitize it and save it on a photolith disc? That'd be much more convenient. Advanced technology is far more fragile than you'd think when faced with stellar storms and muon flow eruptions. Besides, I'm sure the author of this book wanted people to read it in the simplest of ways. Travel encounters. Experience material for characters. A travel diary with messy handwriting and random content. It's not of much use to you. Van Hung, hurry up and finish reading it so you can throw it away. That's a cute way of doing, like, experience items. Credit. This currency, used by the Interastral Police Corporation to settle accounts with its customers, is now widely accepted as the hard currency for space travel. People run around fighting and trading for numbers in a terminal, but the truly precious cannot be bought. Okay, so I could do it again. Or I could up the level, maybe? Mission complete. A strange creation in the shape of a flower bud, with golden stamens and pistils. Pistils? Pistil?
Pistil.
The female organ of a flower. Pistil. Alright. Defeat enemies to gain character EXP, light cone EXP, and credits. I could do... Okay, so there's a difficulty 2 that unlocks at equilibrium level 1. Don't know what that is. But I could do... multiple waves. I'll do that later.
These buildings have been buried in the snowfall.
Huh? So these are rooftops? How long would snow have to fall to get this thick?
Not that
a long,
long.
long time.
Girl, not that long. Believe me.
It's too late to repent.
Time to twirl!
Oh! Oh.
Let's make it quick.
Time to twirl!
Alright.
Huh? Did you see that? I think something's moving.
It's just an ordinary snowdrift.
Hmm.
Are you sure you're not seeing things?
Of course not. My eyesight's perfect. Come on, let's take a closer look.
What could go wrong?
Hey, get out of there or you'll shiver to death.
Huh?
Holding your breath won't help.
What the fuck?
I got this, March. Someone's got their head stuck in the sand, or the snow in this case. They just need a helping hand.
Ouch!
But
my fine fellow, was that really necessary? Is crawling around in the snow a crime these days? I mean, come on, surely it doesn't warrant a spearing.
oh no.
But then again, how can I blame you? I mean, I caught you off guard. It had to happen. You could even say I deserved it, huh? Besides, I made a gallant group of new friends as a result. Is Captain Japard around? He's an old buddy of mine.
Who?
This little
Wait,
cat
you're not
mouth?
Silvermane guards? Well, why didn't you say so? Turns out we're on the same side after all. Pleasure to meet you. The name's Sampo Koski.
Oh my god, he feels so slimy.
Excellent, I'll remember the name. I never thought I'd run into friends from the same line of work out here in this frozen wasteland. Business is bad these days, but fear not, Sampo Koski isn't interested in hoarding. There's more than enough treasure to go around, so let's get rich together. Say, why don't we join forces? I have reliable intel the main strength of the Silvermane Guards is being deployed to the front line. This is a golden opportunity.
What businesses are you talking about?
Come now, friends. I can understand the mistrust, but there's no need for the charade. Then again, I know the rules. Vigilance is the name of the game in our profession. It's my fault for letting my enthusiasm and sincerity get the better of me. Anyway, a meeting like this has to have been written in the stars. Ask me anything you like. I won't skimp on the details. Still make it snappy. You're never more than 10 feet from a Silvermane guard.
Is there a settlement nearby?
Settlement? What a literary turn of phrase. Why, there's only one place in this world where the living still reside. Our beloved Belobog. The further away you get, the dicier things become. The city of preservation, the towering citadel, humanity's last bastion against the eternal freeze. It may sound a bit over the top, but those names are grounded in truth. The only place humans can eke out an existence is behind those impregnable walls.
Why were you hiding in the snow?
Me? You guys scared me to death. There I was, looking for relics to sell, when all of a sudden you came stomping over. I thought the Silvermane guards were paying me a visit. Seriously, though, try treading a little lighter next time, huh? If you run into the guards, they won't hide in a snowdrift, and you'll be in a cell before you know it.
I have no idea who these Silvermane guards even are.
You really don't know? The Silvermane guards are Belobog's soldiers, enforcers, and police. Let's just say they're not the most flexible of people. And they like paying visits to folks in our line of work. Seems like you guys really are new to the business. To be young and naive again. How about this? As a senior in the field, which I'm sure you don't mind me saying, I'll give you some free guidance. There are ways of doing things in this profession, and you better get familiar with them. Moving in the shadows, finding the goods, pricing your stock, hiding from the guards. There's an art to all of it.
No need. Why don't you just take us to the city? We don't really know the way.
The city? Already? I haven't even started trading yet. Well, showing you the way is easy enough, Missy, but it would cost. But it would be my pleasure. Kindness is Sampo Kuski's middle name. Follow me, friends, and keep quiet. We don't want to be spotted by the guards.
I'm gonna kill this guy.
So why were you hiding from the Silvermane guards?
I was just storing a few relics away from prying eyes. Nothing serious. If it weren't for the uncompromising nature of our civil service, there'd be no need for secrecy. So whereabouts you guys from anyway? I don't mean to pry or anything. I just care about my friends. No pressure.
Can I, like... Oh, I need to see him beaten up immediately. He seems like the kind of person who's gonna immediately double-cross me.
Also, rule number 7, never leave a footprint. I have my own special technique called invisible snow walking. Helps me throw off pursuers in no time.
Who are they?
You remember the Silvermane guards I mentioned? That's them. Help me, old friends. I don't want to be caught.
It's the suspect and his accomplices. Arrest them!
He's so pathetic.
It's now or never.
Is he gonna fight with me?
Over to you, dear friends.
You're not gonna help?
Hey, where do you think you're?
Oh my god! He just ditched me!
Time to twirl! You have the worst luck running into me.
Let's go.
Jesus.
Step aside.
Wait,
I
these
have
are
no
like...
interest in stoking conflict.
These are like people, right? Silvermane soldier. Enemy of Belobog's Silvermane guard. A member of Belobog's Silvermane guards. Tasked with leading the charge into enemy lines. Silvermane soldiers' attacks will reduce their enemy's defense during combat. Well, are they like humans? Because I'm dissolving them. Silvermane gunner. A gunner of Belobog's Silvermane guards. Tasked with sniping at enemies. Their shots will inflict bleed on their enemies during combat. Oh, there's more than one round, I see.
Time to twirl! My turn.
Her hammer is so cute. Ow! Okay.
Let's make it quick.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Oh!
I, Japard Lansdowne, Captain
Huh?
of the main guards, order you to relinquish your futile resistance.
Ugh, that Sampo cheated us all. Wait till I get my hands on him.
Hello, Kurama. Welcome.
Relinquish your resistance.
So I'm a criminal, huh? Forget Sampo. Wait until I get my hands on you.
That's like a real dude. Oh my god. Is that a gun? It's really big. Japard? Jeopard? Captain of the Silvermane Guards. Can command his soldiers to focus their attacks and provide each of them with a barrier that blocks one attack. Oh god.
Time to twirl!
Rules are made to be broken.
Oh! 420.
Watch this!
Take this!
You must be honored to meet me. It's gonna hurt.
It's big because he's compensating. Oh, what the heck?
Just a scratch.
He's just summoning people.
I have no interest in stoking conflict.
That's not good.
The time is now.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! Time to twirl! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move! Time to twirl! You have the worst luck running into me.
Let's go.
Wait, what is that? What am I being targeted with? Bleed. Oh, yeah. I should have protected her. Oh, well. Oh, fuck you.
And the prime suspect? The one with the blue hair?
Ooh, are they a ship? I'm
We
shipping
lost him
them.
during the pursuit. We can't find his footprints.
No matter.
Sorry, this
We
is who
have
I
his
am.
accomplices. He'll be close by, plotting his next move.
He's cute, though. Japard? We're not his accomplices.
Yeah, we'd never team up with someone like him. I'm not trying to talk our way out of this, but we're not friends with that scoundrel. Did you see how fast he ditched us? We rescued him from the snow out of the kindness of our hearts. We had no idea he might be using us to get past you. Are you really dumb enough to fall for his...
I'm a captain, not an adjudication panel. As a Belobog citizen, you have the right to defend yourself, but that can only take place under the scrutiny of the architects, not now. Take them away.
Damn, what the fuck?
But we're not from Belobog.
Show him the photos, March.
Photos?
You're a genius! Great idea! You've probably never seen what your planet looks like, right? I took this one. Behold, Yarilo 6.
March 7th shows Japard a picture of the ice-covered planet.
White ball? That's here? That's our home? How can that...
Are we landing on
It is said
planets?
that a long time ago, strange visitors from beyond the sky would visit us here. But that after the eternal freeze, the blizzards made passage impossible. And Belobog would cease to witness such arrivals.
Yo, we're here like blowing people's minds. Why am I apologizing? I guess it's just a knee-jerk reaction.
But these people are...
This decision is beyond us. If what they say is true, then only the Supreme Guardian may decide their fate.
The fuck?
Our job is to present them before her. Nothing more. Outsiders, follow me. Belobog lies beyond this blizzard.
We are aliens.
Welcome to Belobog, the city of preservation.
Ooh. Look at that image. Ooh. Oh, cute.
Hey, it feels like it got a bit warmer.
That's because you're in Belobog, the last bastion of humanity.
Last bastion?
700 years ago, monsters from beyond the sky set the world ablaze. The land was turned to scorched earth, with raging infernos and billowing towers of smoke stretching beyond the horizon. In the midst of the conflict, the eternal freeze descended without warning. Suddenly, sweeping winds brought blizzards which buried the invading legion. Belobog was all that remained.
Damn.
The steadfast architects built this city. Under the protection of Klepoth, the preservation, Belobog remains forever warm in the face of unrelenting cold.
He's sure saying some weird stuff.
A marked change in tone. Sounds like he's quoting from a historical record.
Uh-huh. So why is he telling us all this?
You wanted to know.
He's so pretty.
We saw strange creatures outside the city. They must have come from a tear in corroded space. A fragmentum, correct?
How do you... That's right. Out there in the blizzard, there are still many threats, including the monsters you saw. The Silvermane guards are continuously engaged with the enemy, but I'm afraid the situation is bleak. After your meeting with the Supreme Guardian, I would like to consult you on this matter. We're lacking in intel.
There we go. Look at me. Oh, what's up with this arm, though? He won't look at me. Got like ice in it? Mysterious.
Looks good.
Everybody, like, people have like interesting hair colors.
We're here. This is Qlipoth Fort, the heart of Belobog and headquarters of the Architects.
Qlipoth Fort?
Qlipoth is the symbol of preservation. Under Qlipoth's impulsion, the Architects constructed Belobog, thus protecting the spark of civilization from disaster and the eternal freeze.
I'm so thankful that they do this. They add like little like I don't even know what you would call this. It's not like a subscript. It's a I don't know. The little extra bits that remind me what the heck I'm supposed to know about these words. I don't know.
To show our reverence, we named this fortress after the Aeon themselves. The Architects, under the protection of Qlipoth, have continued to lead this city forward, repelling all manner of disaster.
Is it superscript?
This fortress is also the residence of the Supreme Guardian.
The Supreme Guardian?
The leader of Belobog, elected and appointed by the Architects. The Supreme Guardians have watched over this city for generations, sheltering the people from harm. The current Guardian is Madame Cocolia Rand. Every major strategic decision is issued by her.
Yeah, I guess it's not like exactly superscript, but it's like the text over the text, so I think that's the closest thing I can call it.
Whoa, she sounds like a big deal.
I will now bring you to see Madame Cocolia.
Cocolia.
Please have your words at the ready. Her time is precious, so she prefers concise communication.
We're gonna see her right now? Can I at least find a place to freshen up first?
You look fine.
You've got some snow in your hair, but no one will notice.
I've dispatched a messenger to send word. Madame Cocolia will be aware of your arrival. Come with me.
Her? Uh-oh. I don't know what to prepare for here.
But that's a meaningless sacrifice. How can you...
You may leave, Bronya. Visitors have arrived.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, Mother.
Oh.
Madam Guardian, I have brought 3 outsiders to see you.
The messenger informed me. Well done, Gepard. You may leave. Welcome, visitors from beyond the Eternal Freeze. Or perhaps I should say, from beyond the sky, no? I am Cocolia Rand, Belobog's Supreme Guardian. I would be grateful if you could tell me why you have come.
So you believe that we came from beyond the sky?
Do you wish me to doubt it? Or perhaps you're not confident in that identity yourself? No, I do not doubt it. I can see that you are not from this world. The architects remember the history well, else we should forget it. I know that in the distant past, before the Eternal Freeze descended or the Legion invaded, this world was once prosperous beyond measure. An eon connected our planet to other worlds, and we discovered the endless possibilities of the boundless universe. We also came to know of Klapoth, the Amber Lord. Under their attentive gaze, we built the city walls. So do not be surprised. For 700 years, the architects have received no further communication from the stars. But I knew of your existence. Tell me why you have come.
We've come... we want to help you.
We came here for something known as a Stellaron.
A Stellaron?
Oh,
Objects
you're
that
right.
fell from the blue on separate worlds. Their appearance spelled disaster. Many of the planets we visited have suffered their effects. You mentioned invasion by the Antimatter Legion. Soon after their arrival, this planet suffered the Eternal Freeze. At the same time, the phenomenon known as fragmentum space corrosion began to occur. Correct?
Correct.
The Eternal Freeze is a product of the Stellaron.
Stellarons bring about different disasters on different worlds, but every world seeded with a Stellaron will give birth to fragmentums. You can see us as kind-hearted interstellar public servants, lending a helping hand to any world affected by a Stellaron.
Your analysis of our current circumstances is clear. We have indeed suffered the disasters you speak of, some of which prove vexatious to us even today. But why should you care? Even if this Stellaron you speak of did bring about disaster, I fail to see its connection to you. I don't believe that anyone would go to such lengths to help a world unrelated to them. Unless they had something to gain.
You're right. Our reason for coming here is not purely selfless. If we don't seal the Stellaron, we cannot leave this planet.
Wait, I didn't know that. Did they tell us that? Please help us locate the Stellaron.
If we can get rid of it, your world will be safer too.
You know how to seal the Stellaron.
We have the relevant means.
Very well, I believe you. If our present situation is truly the result of this so-called Stellaron, then your arrival is the hope that Belobog has waited 700 years for. I am willing to assist you in any way possible to help you locate the Stellaron.
Yeah, look at her arm!
It's getting late, and you must be tired. I will arrange for you to stay in our most comfortable hotel. Rest there and get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow at noon, I will dispatch someone to escort you here, and we can discuss this urgent matter in greater detail.
Thank you, Supreme Guardian.
It should be me thanking you, visitors from beyond the sky. I too need some time. I will go over our records for anything that may be connected to Stellarons. Please excuse me for not escorting you further.
Yeah, I guess it could be a fancy glove. but I'm getting ice hand vibes.
Of course, I understand.
The fuck?
Do not worry. I have a way.
What? Hello, okay. Suspicious.
It seems that the Supreme Guardian holds you in high regard. I have received orders that your movements are no longer to be restricted.
She's very reasonable.
You know, I didn't think things were gonna go that smoothly.
I'm afraid I still have duties to attend to. I must return to my post. I hope you enjoy your stay in Belobog.
Wait! Can you recommend some sites? It's not that late. We want to take a look around.
Well, I'd say that Golden Theater and the History Museum are both worth a look. However, you'd need a pass to get into the museum. I recommend you visit Everwinter Monument first. It's Belobog's most symbolic landmark. And if you enjoy music, you could head to Neverwinter Workshop. You can sometimes catch an outdoor performance there. The artist is... you'll see.
Is that Serval?
Oh, and if you're staying at Goethe Hotel, please avoid the alley that runs next to it. The one with Silvermane guards stationed there. It's started to be affected by corrosion recently, so it's been sealed off.
Oh.
So the corrosion is inside the city. Well, that's a grave situation.
Yes, we're mounting a resistance as we speak. I must leave now. I hope all goes well.
Who's that? What the heck? The NPCs look cool.
Say, the officer that you were speaking to, was that Gepard Landau?
What do you make of him?
What do I make of him? Why, he's a captain of the Silvermane Guards, not to mention of noble birth. I mean, he's a Landau. If I could just find a way to tell him about my situation, I'm sure he'd help me.
Wait.
I'm getting ahead of myself. I already missed my chance. Back to the queue, I guess.
So that was, what is his name? Gepard? And he's a Landau. Landau? And I think Serval is also. So one of the girls that I pulled, her, and she's like a rock star. Oh, I don't have access to my like database, so I can't tell you about her. But I think her last name is Landau, so they might be siblings, and that would explain why Gepard was like, ugh, like yeah, that's where something like the music there. That's cute if like they're siblings and they're like opposites, sort of. Because he seems like a very upstanding gentleman. Oh, she's cute. What the heck? And she's just phasing right through me. Oh, how am I? I'm doing good. Today, it's been very nice out today. So in like, I think I'll probably stream for like 30 more minutes, and then I'm gonna spend some time outside. Wallace. Pretentious man. Young lady, I've never seen you before. It's my first time here. I've never seen you before either. You've never seen me before? Never seen Wallace? Ha! Then you must not be a local. I am Wallace Cambridge Limestein. I am the 25th head of the Limestein family. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Hello, Wallace. Good. I'd say we're now fairly acquainted. Remember, if you ever need someone in the administrative district to get something done, just come to me. By the way, if you find anything or anyone interesting, let me know too. Life is all about having fun. Money is no issue. Curiosity fuels me. Ah, what a fine day it is. Is there anything you want to know? Oh, is he gonna lore dump on me too? Are you rich? Oh, I wouldn't say I'm rich. I'm comfortable. I have a couple of properties in the administrative district that require maintenance. I have to pay taxes for them, but I'm far too lazy to rent them out. I mean, time is money. Besides, they're full of priceless relics. This guy is rich. You're into ancient relics? Not exactly, I just like to own them. For example, a while back, Lord Simon told me he obtained a particularly rare gold watch, said to be a relic left behind by the third Supreme Guardian. How could I miss out on such a rarity? So I offered him 3 houses for it. I think I get the picture. Jesus Christ. Who's this? What the heck? That's me. That is such a cute character. What the heck? Oh my god. What? Are all of the, like, NPCs on, like, a random generator? Because they all look really interesting. Alexis, newspaper seller. We got the news! Today's paper, hot off the press. Ha! A new face. Interested in a newspaper? Let's have a chat. Sorry, you caught me during work hours, but if you want to buy a newspaper... How's business? Business? Huh, just enough to keep from starving. Selling these in the streets is hard work. It would be nice if you could contribute a little to my profits. Then maybe, I might be able to afford to eat something different for once. What do you think? You get the news, I get a good meal. It's a win-win. A good deal, right? Any big news lately? That's a good question. Let me see. How about this one? What did the man in black tell Mr. Bova, the minister, that made him leave the party in a hurry? What happened? Hold on, check out this one. 6 out of 7 people fainted while eating hot pot. No harmful substances were found in the hot pot. How did this perfect crime happen? How? You want to know? Of course! I have a great idea to help you with your urgent needs. Here, the answer is right in this newspaper. It's yours as long as you give me some shield. Are you for real? Take it easy. It's just how the business works. I'm sure you understand. I am being a very annoying customer. Oh, what? What is this? I can buy... Is this more lore? Like I said, I was going to lurk, but now I've been very chatty. Yeah, I've noticed that too. Oh, I don't think I could... I couldn't interact with them. They're just like an NPC. They're super cute though. That's me. Achievement. The Rail into the Stars. Everwinter Night. After enduring the snowstorm, you have arrived at the city named Belobog.
Wow, look at the carved ice. It feels perfect for this city somehow.
Who's that? It's the cute girl.
Whatever it's made of, it can't be ice.
I guess you're right. It's actually pretty warm in the city. Hey, what's with all the children over there? Should we go and take a look?
So let me introduce myself. I'm the intelligence officer for the Silvermane Guards, and a temporary guide for the A Journey Through Belobog's history program. My name is Pelageya Sergeyevna, but you can call me Pela.
Yes, Miss Pela.
Pela. Pelageya oh god, what was it? Sergeyevna? Sergeyevna?
And perhaps the grown-ups among us could remain silent? This is a children's program.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, guys. Take a look over here. This is Everwinter Monument. It was erected to commemorate the mighty architects. The architects are followers of the Aeon Klapath. It was they that foresaw crisis, built up our walls, and established Belobog, preserving the spark of human civilization. Even today, they are still tending to the city. Everwinter Monument is made up of 2 parts. A gear that symbolizes knowledge and industrial strength, and huge ice crystals that symbolize the eternal freeze. These 2 symbols are bound together, the gear restricting the ice. It represents the unyielding spirit of the architects in the face of nature's barbarity. Any questions? Any questions?
Can I ask questions? Does the monument have any symbolic meaning?
The monument is made up of 2 parts. A gear that
She's
symbolizes
so
knowledge
small.
and industrial strength, and huge ice crystals that symbolize the eternal freeze. These 2 symbols are bound together, the gear restricting the ice. It represents the unyielding spirit of the architects in the face of nature's barbarity.
What are those blue crystals?
You mean, what are they made of? It's geomarrow that's undergone a change in color. The color of geomarrow is related to the environmental temperature during its refinement.
Who are the architects?
The architects are followers of the Aeon Klapath. It was they that foresaw the crisis, built up our walls, and established Belobog, preserving the spark of human civilization. Or, to put it another way, the architects are Belobog's founders and saviors. Even today, they are still tending to the city.
How did the eternal freeze occur?
That's a question for the Scientific Research Division, though they may not be able to give you a definitive answer. The Eternal Freeze is no ordinary natural disaster. Meteorological records from hundreds of years ago cannot explain the cause. To put it simply, it's a problem that has plagued Belobog scientists for centuries. And what about you guys? Take your time. We're not in a rush.
She's cute. Alright, I'm gonna buy one thing from this dude. Ice storm causes. An interview with a weather expert discussing the causes of ice storms and other scientific information. Wait, what is this? What's the difference? Are these like books? So is this more elaborate? Doesn't seem like it's longer. Ice Storm Causes. This is an interview published on the Crystal Daily, weekend edition, before the Soulworm Festival. Among the Crystal Peaks, do you really know about ice storms? Last week, the Belobog Meteorologist Center issued a code orange ice storm warning. North Nikatha was buffeted by an intense cold front, as the center and suburbs of the overworld were violently hit by ice storms. This time, the short bout of freezing rain brought glaze to Belobog. This is where long icicles form on many structures and trees. Thanks to the architect's sacred protection, Belobog remains warm all year long, but there are still rare occasions of freezing rain. We have invited a Belobog meteorologist, Professor Yagard, to give us a brief introduction on ice storms. Reporter Millie, hereinafter referred to as M. Hello, Professor Yagard. Professor Yagard, referred to as Y. Hello. Last week, Belobog experienced an ice storm in the suburbs and downtown area. Can you give us a brief explanation of the causes? At the weather station, we usually call it freezing rain. They refer to the same weather condition. Before we talk about that, I must first mention the abnormally low temperatures that occur in Belobog before the Soulworm Festival. I believe you're referring to the Belobog winter, right? The news has made announcements about it in every region. The dropping temperatures, combined with the sudden strong winds from outside the Belobog greenhouse area, which rushed to the suburbs, formed freezing rain. The urban heat island lied in the city center, so the temperature there was higher, causing rain to form. It's more like sleet where I live. What makes freezing rain special is the glaze. How is glaze formed? It is formed when warm and cold air collides. Below the surface, the air and ground temperatures drop below freezing. Above the surface, it is relatively wet and temperatures are above freezing. As water transitions to the surface below, it forms supercooled water drops. So, supercooled water drops are water droplets below the freezing point? Yes. Since the temperature near the ground is lower, the supercooled water drops form a thin layer of crystal clear ice when they touch buildings, trees, vegetation, or roads. These glaze formations on trees are what people usually call icicles. So that's how it is. Based on your description just now, is freezing rain a rare occurrence? That's right. There's only a short time before and after the Soulworm Festival in which this natural phenomenon can occur. Citizens are free to enjoy this beautiful glazed scenery in the suburbs with proper attire and safety conditions, of course. Thank you, Professor Yagard, for taking the time to teach us about freezing rain. You're welcome. Trash can.
I want to see the adventurous mole.
A trash can. Not remarkable in any way. How do I read the signboard? You see on the menu Belobog Instant Soup. Delicious and nutritious in all sorts of flavors. Great flavor, 4 shield per tin. Is shield their money? You spot a Belobog Weekly with a rather seductive picture on the cover. Fashion brand Suburbia. I don't think I've met you before. Is this your first time visiting the bookstore? Can we talk? Alright, let's hear it. What do you want to chat about? How's business? Not bad. Belobog has a lot of people who love to read. But it would be nice if everyone paid for the books that they read. Do you have any recommendations? You came to the right person. What kind of books do you like? I like reading.
I want to see the adventurous moles.
I'd like to read some fantasy. Fantasy? You'll love this one. It's about a traveler from a different world who's on a journey to find their family. It's very popular among young people. I loved it. Oh, really? What about science fiction? Science fiction? Would you like to try reading a story about a group traveling by steam train through the galaxy to explore interstellar civilizations? This book is widely acclaimed. Alright, and what's the mystery novel? I'm also a fan of mystery novels. What do you think about this one? It's about a young girl, Detective Anraku, and her associates, solving strange cases and uncovering hidden truths. It isn't exactly a hit, but it's quality writing. I don't know what the last one was referencing. She's cute. You spot the Crystal Daily, which is the official publication for the Architects. Mailbox. It's a red mailbox. Seems like the mailman just finished with it. It stands on the streets all alone. So sad. The iron gate is ice cold. You have no idea what's behind it. Bench. The benches are ergonomic in design, but their placement doesn't take the environment into consideration. Trash can. You've been staring at it for a while, but it's just an ordinary trash can. Ugh, what do you want to do? You try to hold back the urge to open it. What the heck? Train. Oh, this is cute. She's cute. Is it the same one? The outfit may be slightly different. Also, you got a hat? Cute! Ever Summer Florist. Ah, cute! Vaska. Artem, Dalmir. One is Frost, the other Flame. They're both carefree. In exploring the unknown world, they suffer many ups and downs, yet they are still by each other's side. Oh, Artem is such a gentleman. Who's Artem? What the heck? He's the perfect man. He's the kindest character I've ever read about. He has the right sense of humor. He's caring, thoughtful, and restrained. Huh? Oh, I may have gotten a little too wrapped up in the book. Sorry for rambling on. Welcome! What can the florist Vaska do for you? What about these? These flowers come in a variety of colors and prices, but really they are all priceless. For example, this one named Sunshine is lovely. Its red and yellow colors make it look like the sun. Just looking at it makes you feel warm inside. It's a great choice for a gift, or even to keep for yourself. What do you think? Or do you want to know more about other kinds of flowers? The Marquis? The Marquis is our most expensive flower. There's a grand story behind its name. Rumor has it that a noblewoman spent her entire family's fortune on one of these flowers. This was why it was given the name Marquis. To this day, it is beloved by high society. First snow? The flower has 8 petals with white spots at each tip, just like snowflakes. A long time ago, the first snow of the year was called First Snow, symbolizing harvest and joy. Summer shade bamboo? It would be more appropriate to call it a plant rather than a flower. It is said that long ago, artists would use its long stalk with holes in it to create musical instruments. Probably. Other ones, please. The sunshine? It's a sunshine. A red and yellow flower that looks like the sun. It's very lovely. Just looking at it makes you feel warm inside. ball peony. It's a very expensive flower. It blooms only once a year for 1 month. But honestly, the price is completely worth that 1 month of bloom. Rainbow? Oh, this is our best-selling flower. It's colorful and gorgeous, and is offered at a great price. That's a lot. We just learned a lot about flowers. But she gave me a book, I think. Was it the book that she was gushing about? Oh, I forgot I picked up the fashion brand book. A magazine advertisement for the fashion brand Suburbia. Magnify your uniqueness, Suburbia. Richard and Diana, formerly the lead designers of fashion houses In the Stars and Industrial Threadwork, founded the brand Suburbia in Fortification Year 694. Suburbia embodies the meaning of being outside the system. This poetic name represents the two designers' understanding of Belobog's life and working style. Belobog is a place overloaded with orders. In this city, no matter who you are, if you express your thoughts, dress the way you like, or lead a life with individuality, you will be deemed a dissenter by everyone. We sensed this conflict and wanted to use our design to fix it. Suburbia has been focusing on creating unique outfits that also suit the taste of the young people. Whether it be an eye-catching leather jacket, colorful synthetic leather, phenomenal vest sets, goth long coat, or the famous Belobog-wide modified military uniform. Though all these styles incorporate the current mainstream street fashion, it still has a lot of original suburban elements in it. Though it's a very young brand, Suburbia confidently uses the core element of traditional culture. Other than that, we've also seen the two designers' greater ambitions. We're trying to create a space-time relationship with this world. Not only should we have Belobog's present, we must also contain everything in Belobog's past. To be honest, we prefer that period in history when the eternal freeze has not yet occurred. The world was separated into different regions, each with its own style. Suburbia doesn't exist just for Belobog, but also for the areas buried in wind and snow, explained Richard and Diana. Recently, this young brand cooperated with the Edelweiss Workshop for the first time and began a collab fashion line including leather boots, outfits, and accessories. The two brands used the blue color of Belobog as the design base, together with retro patterns found in Belobog's picture books and in combination with fashionable styles preferred by the modern youth, such as street punk and industrial. Edelweiss Workshop has also brought back both classical and new age fashion concepts to young people. Alrighty. Oh my god, there's so much reading in this fucking flower shop. What did she give me? Hold on. Was it just experience? She gave me something. I think it was just experience. Oh, it was a record, right? Oh my god, each world has its own currency? Uh-oh. Interesting. Shield, the official currency circulating in Belobog, can be used to purchase goods in special stores. After a long era of blockades, the overworld and underworld denizens of Belobog have developed vastly different standards for currency. The current exchange rate of shield to credits is now 1 to 50, I think. Speaking of, why are credits still an official currency of Belobog? It seems people have already forgotten the answer to this question. Tale of the Winterlands, Chapter 6. A series of fantasy novels popular among the residents, seemingly banned by Belobog. Oh goodness. Oh boy. Wait, and who was she gushing about? Artem? my god.
What should I buy?
Floriography manual. Oh, it's per location. Oh, these are all books from Yarilo 6, I think. All right. I should actually wrap it up. Well, we reached a new planet today, which is very exciting. I might play later, depending on what's going on. Yeah. No raid because I need to leave immediately, and I'm really bad at leaving raids after raiding. Thanks for hanging out, Kurama. I will see you hopefully later. Bye bye.